Welcome back. This lesson will be a continuation of the last topic, that is, implementation and tools of food safety management systems, FSMS. Let's begin. As we stated before, the government's free FSMS guidance documents for smaller businesses are excellent tools to help shape your HACCP procedures. We will now go through the information provided in more detail. When, where, and how should you use the information? The Main Food Standard Agency, FSA, guidance document regarding FSMS and food hygiene regulations for small businesses in England and Wales as Safer Food, Better Business, SFBB. This has been specifically tailored to small businesses' needs by using a practical and innovative approach to help them comply with food hygiene laws. The information and topics include the following: how to comply with food legislation, official safety management procedures, how you can produce food safely, tips on staff training, avoiding cross-contamination. Scotland has alternative guidelines to SFBB entitled CookSafe, specifically tailored to small Scottish catering businesses. CookSafe is also intended to help caterers implement HACCP-based FSMS. The CookSafe document is available in 5 languages and contains 5 sections. An introduction, detailing the HACCP terms used. Flow diagrams, with a template to help design your own HACCP charts, enabling you to see what can go wrong at each control point clearly. House rules, advice and templates to help you write your own codes of conduct and procedures. Records, guidelines to help you tie in record keeping with your company's procedures and HACCP. My HACCP is another downloadable FSA system used to create and change a small food business's HACCP-based FSMS. It's intended for those with more complex food production processes not covered by SFBB. My HACCP is free and enables you to develop a HACCP-based FSMS online. A huge part of maintaining HACCP and FSMS comes down to regular monitoring. As a supervisor, one of you and your staff's most important tasks is to perform certain checks every time your premises opens and closes. Among other things, this will ensure that basic food safety standards are maintained consistently. You and/or your delegated staff should perform certain checks at the beginning of every day of business. You can add checks that are specific to your particular business, but generally, they should include checking that cold food equipment, such as refrigerators, chillers and freezers, is working properly. Checking that hot food equipment, for example, ovens, grills and microwaves, is working properly. Food preparation areas and equipment, including work surfaces, chopping boards and utensils, should be clean and disinfected. Facilities should have sufficient cleaning and hand-washing materials, such as soap, toilet paper and dishcloths, for your staff and any customers. Staff need to have clean work clothes, worn over their street clothes if necessary. Staff should be fit for work, that is, free from illness, with good personal hygiene and sober. At the end of the day, you and the relevant staff members need to make sure that foods that are past their expiration date are discarded and no food is left unstored, for example, sealed jars, cling film-covered display trays and refrigeration. Also, make sure that dirty cloths and towels are removed for cleaning and replaced with clean ones. Ensure proper waste disposal as well. The supervisor also needs to establish and oversee the whole system's documentation in even the smallest business. All legitimate caterers must produce relevant documentation on demand as proof of a working FSMS that ensures the safety of its food. In a business with lots of employees and an established hierarchy, creating a document control officer, DCO, is essential. If the business does not have one, the supervisor should assert the role's importance to management as a food safety manager. The DCO should possess advanced office computer skills, and their responsibilities might include enforcing a standard format for all procedures and work instructions, making sure that all documents are generated by the appropriate staff member and reviewed as required, tracking changes to all documents, as well as tracking the documents themselves, maintaining a master file and system of all documents and records, keeping control of and recording document distribution, making sure that all procedures and updates are correctly reviewed and approved, properly erasing and disposing of old or out-of-date documents. That is all for FSMS and HACCP recap, practice, and see you in the next module.